YouTube? ParkourDude91 here again. So I'm fucking bored today, and you know, I just looked on my site and there's like 99 million fan mails for me, questions and stuff that I never got around to. And now I know a lot of you guys must be negatively affected by the fact that my site is down. My Tumblr had to be taken offline for security reasons, and I'll talk about that later. I mean, it's not really like a big deal, but I just couldn't really afford to post on that anymore because of harassment from nerds. However, all you loyal fans who stuck with me from the beginning, you know, all you guys still have questions for me to answer that are still in the inbox on that site, and I wanted to just burn through those really quick, you know, boom, 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 and answer all your questions. I can't actually like snap my fingers, but like if I could, that would be like, it would be like boom, boom, boom. But I'm just gonna like go through them really quick because I know you guys want your questions answered, and just because my site got taken down doesn't mean you still guys don't have questions. So I'm gonna get through the backlog. So here we go. I got them on my computer. I'm just gonna scroll through them. Let's see here. And now this is my Tumblr site people sent in. And it's Fuck Yeah Deagles. It's a site. It used to be about like guns and stuff like that, and like stuff I thought was cool. Okay, yeah. 4570 Government asked you, how do you feel about the Deagle brand FAMAS kits that High Point has put out? Personally, I want to try the 70 AE model. What would you recommend? I don't like know what this guy is talking about because I haven't heard anything about that. I mean, I try to keep pretty on top of Deagle news, you know, and I go on like gun sites like AR15.com, great site. You get all the news you want there. But I have not heard of this, so I can't really talk about it. I can't like offer my opinion on it. And yeah, that's about it. Next question. Hey man, I hope this gets on your next vlog. Oh, there's not a name for this. It's just under anonymous. Hey man, I hope this gets on your next vlog. Can you show you some your fighting moves? I'm gonna be going to a real ghetto school and I wanna be able to bust niggas. If you can help, that'd be great. 420 peace, one love, main. I didn't know I had like any fans in the ghetto. Like, that's actually pretty sick. You know, I live in like a bullshit rich white guy town, and there's nothing hood going on here. So that's actually pretty cool that I got some guys, you know, from like east side, west side, or whatever, like giving me fan mail. So that's pretty chill. I'm gonna answer this question with a question. Where are you from? What's your area? Cause that's pretty cool. And I didn't know that like people in the ghettos were watching my vlogs. That's pretty awesome, dude. It's one of the big benefits of being a vlogger. You just get to talk to like people from basically all different walks of life. So fighting moves, like, let me see here. You know, there's a lot I could teach you about that. I would recommend that you go, like, I don't actually like freaking, I wasn't prepared for this, or else I would make a martial arts video. But what I would suggest is you go, there's some really great stuff to get you started. Look up Human Weapon on YouTube, teach you some great moves you can use in any fight. That's a great TV series, you should watch it. It's about martial arts. You look up, I don't know, you can look up different stuff on YouTube. Like, that's how I learned Krav Maga. I was just watching guys on YouTube, instructors teaching moves. So that's a good place to start. And like later on, I guess I'll post more like of my martial arts moves that I've done, but not now. So Jimmy Russler asked you, which is better, an M16A1 or an AK-47, and why? M16A1, next question. Deagles are the best. Oh, this is El Tarago. Okay. eltarago@gmail.com. Oh, I know that guy. Okay. I was afraid this is another fucking idiot, like, trying to, like, you know, just give a fake name. Hey man, I got a question. Hey dude, just a quick question. Hope you can answer it in your next vlog, because the first one was so awesome. What do you think of the Steyr AUG? We use them over in Australia all the time for army work. Also, what do you think of the Eastern Front during the Second World War, and how comparatively little media coverage it gets in America compared to the Western Front, I assume? Keep on rocking, dude. So, Steyr AUG, pretty great. It's a bullpup, but it's got serious firepower, I think. I actually did a weapon profile review of it on my site, like, a few months back. You can check that out. I'll put a link right here, like, should be down there, and you can just click on that, or whatever, and go to it. And that's basically what I think of it. Next question. So, of course, this is, you know, this is a little, like, stupid, stuff about guns. I was hoping for, like, different, cooler questions, but, you know, I mean, people just, like, apparently a lot of my fans online, like, really like talking, like, for me to talk about gun stuff. So, that's, I guess, what I do. Hold on. I'm trying to find another question that looks like a good question to answer. Anonymous asked you, what's your favorite color of Deagle? This is actually, you know, depends on when you ask me. My opinion will change on this. I'm gonna get more comfortable here. You know, you got a couch, why not fucking use it like it's meant to be used, dude. What's your favorite color? You know, I've changed my opinion on this a lot of times, dude. And some people say gold. I don't think so. I think gold's flashy. But silver is, like, kind of lame, because it's just, like, every Deagle is in silver, basically. You know, black is also... I just moved the friggin' camera there, sorry. Black is a good color, because it's, like, more concealment. So I think if you're, like, actually going and using it for real wet work, you should get black, or at least, yeah, like matted, or at least like dark gray or something that blends into your environment. And gold is just flashy. It's not going to help you in a fight. I mean, you know, sorry guys, but it's just truth. I really like tiger stripe, but not gold. Like snow tiger camo, for instance, like that's blue and white tiger stripe. Looks awesome, but it's not flashy as gold, because like you still have, like, you know, but it's still, like, it's really unique. You never see a friggin' tiger stripe with like snow camo or like stuff like that. And then digicamo is also a good choice. That's probably my favorite choice for any kind of actual like wet work, would be digicamo black and gray or something, or black and green. Black and green is pretty ugly though, so I don't know. So those are my like picks. Those are my top like picks. Anonymous asked you, hey man, I want to get into shooting, but I don't know what gun I should get. What would be a good beginner's gun to use that wouldn't have a lot of kick, but it's still fun and easy? I say Glock. They're cheap, you know. You can get them everywhere. They use 9mm, which is like really common and really like basic, but it does the job. You can get a 1911 if you really want, but I mean they're kind of shitty, so whatever. Next question. Hey man, what's your favorite truck or car? This is another question from another anonymous. I think it'd be so awesome to own a Mustang and golden Deagle strikes, don't you? Ha. So that would actually be like, sorry dude, but I think that would be really ugly, you know. That just doesn't work with a car. If you're actually, you know, I spent like $1 bazillion on customizing my last car, so I'm kind of on the know about this, and this is something that I used to do a lot. So you come to the right place, I guess. But let me set the record straight. One of the best colors, racing stripes. For any racing car, racing stripes are good. Red is okay, but it dims over time, so like you're gonna have to maintain it really well. I chose not to get my car in red because of that reason. Blue, I like deep blue. I think deep blue is a good color. It makes you stand out, but it's still easy to maintain. It still looks good even after you're driving it for 3 years. It's like, you know, just deep blue, good deep blue, like racing blue with stripes. Blue with white stripes is a classic color scheme. Kind of works with any car, really. Besides like trucks, obviously. Mustangs are okay, but you know, they're not that great. They're just not that great for like most of the stuff that you'd actually want a car for. A lot of people are saying, I hear that the Dodge Charger is good, and I agree that the old ones are good, but I think the new ones are pieces of shit because mainly, okay, I gotta admit my opinion may be clouded or whatever because cops drive them, and I'm not the biggest fan of cops, but I think the old Chargers aren't very good. That's just, I mean, the new Chargers. The old, like, 89 Charger, fucking kick-ass. But, you know, it, like, muscle car, like a classic 80s muscles car, that's my fucking deal right there. If you get a black Charger with a hood scoop like the one on Burn Notice, yeah, that's badass, man. Badass. You get amazing pickup on those things. I don't know, like, there's so many options out there, man. So many options. There's a new, what's it called? The new Mustang. It's not, I don't know if it's a Mustang, but it's a new car. You know, a Bugatti Veyron, obviously, like, amazing for speed, amazing for racing, like, but, like, that'd be, like, that's a sports car. Like, that's not even sports, that's, like, the Batmobile, dude. Veyron, okay? Like, that's, like, crazy. You get, like, friggin', like, crazy engineers getting it to go like the fastest possible. Veyron is crazy, but like they're so expensive, and it would be a waste to just drive around your neighborhood unless you're actually like street racing or whatever. You don't get a Veyron. Get a Charger. Get something that's trusted and reliable. You know. I used to run like the car that I stood by for a while was a Corolla. It was like a 2011 Corolla, and it wasn't fancy when I got it, but after the mods it was kick-ass. See, the thing about the Corolla is they're good at everything, dude. They're good at everything. Like, they, you know, pickup's good, speed's good, they're pretty durable, and they will last forever. Like, forever. I bought that one used, like, and it lasted me for like not 5 years because it was 2011, but it was like, you know, it lasted me for a while, and it would have lasted me like way longer if like I wanted to, but it didn't. But that's another situation entirely. But here's the thing: is with a car, if you're customizing it, if you gotta decide if you're gonna buy out of the gate a really great car or you're gonna get an okay car and then customize it. What I chose to do was to get a good all-rounder, the Corolla, and customize it. That's what I did, and it came out looking great. But that's because I like to customize car. I like taking something that's like mediocre, like, you know, just a normal car you'd see on the road, and turning it into a total beast. Like taking it from here to up here. That's what I like. So that's what I got, and that's just for my own like enjoyment, dude. But you know, a lot of people aren't going to be in for that work. A lot of people are going to say, like, hey, you know, whatever, it's got all these fucking mods on it, but it's still a sedan. And, you know, to those people, I say they can fuck off. Because I know for a fact that I could beat them in a race if it came down to it. But, you know, that's for another time. And so, you know, you might, if you're one of those people who's closed-minded, you might want to get a different car. You might want to get a car that's built for that kind of thing. You know, like a Subaru or something. I know a guy who had a Subaru, and it was like, it wasn't a WRX, I don't think, but it was like super, super crazy, and he used to drift in it, and it was awesome. But anyway, that's basically my opinion. Sorry it took like 2 hours talking about fucking cars. Next question. Anonymous asked you, what do you think about the Vietnam War? Do you think we would have won if we had stuck with it? Do you think the Seals and the Deagle would have made a difference? Big fan of your blog, man. Keep it up and stick it to all the haters. Vietnam was like kind of before my time. You know, I'm a 90s kid, but that was like before that. I think that if we actually had SEALs, we could have probably beat them, because SEALs are like unconventional warfare, and the Vietnamese were always using unconventional warfare to beat us. So if we actually did that, that's why we won in Afghanistan, I think, because we use asymmetric warfares to beat them out, and that's what I think, dude. Because if we'd done that in Vietnam, then we would send in the SEALs and whatever, and like they could just beat them. But we, of course, were retarded and sending just regular troops like yeah. But that actually doesn't like work in the real world, dude. So I think that if we actually had better strategy, we could have totally won. But of course, we just pussied out because of fucking liberals or whatever. Next question. Well, Anonymous asked you, man, I'm getting all anonymous questions. What is your opinion on the U.S. government handling drone attacks? I'd love to hear your take on the use of drones in warfare. Semper Fidelis, future SEAL. Hope to hear your answer in the next vlog. Well, looks like you're in luck, dude. Drones, pretty chill. Basically, you know, you can take out terrorists with them. You can call in air support. You can get, like, UAV inbound. You can get whatever you want. You can help out a squad in the middle of a stinky situation. You got, like, drones basically just increase your tactical options, I think. That's what my opinion is on the situation. And I think that they should use them more. Personally, I think they should be using them way more. If we actually, like, I mean, drones are so versatile and they can get on the, like, it's like air superiority but taken to the max, dude. And guess what? They're gonna need someone to friggin' pilot all those drones. They're gonna need someone who's used to being in front of the computer, plugging away at the controls, and guess what? Well, you know what they're gonna need? They're gonna need gamer dudes. You're looking at them. So, basically what I'm saying is, if the US Gov actually puts on those drones, gamers might win the next war, you know? They hire all the friggin' guys in there with those fast response times, like me. They get in there, they pilot the drones, they can win a fucking war. Air superiority, man, take them out. And that's what's called shock and awe, buddy. That's my opinion. Personally, I think that the new technology is really exciting and they should push it. They should really push the envelope. Way more drones, I think. Better, more drones and more air support, the better. Because seriously, our guys, you know, boots on the ground, need some air recon for them. Yeah, I'm not just saying this to potentially get a future job. Okay, this is probably gonna be like my last question because I'm fucking bored. Dr. Artie, D. Artie submitted. Og question, please answer. Hey Jace, rock on buddy, you're the best. Hey, can you answer this question for me? What do you think of this tire, Og? Semper Fi, bro. Answer it in your next blah 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 blah. Okay, I already answered that next question, faggot. Anonymous asked you, hey Jace, what's up bro, lol. I love your parkour style, lol. I was wondering what your Deagle setup would be for 1. Close quarters, 2. Medium range, and 3. Long range. Semper Fi, lol, George. Okay, so that's a good question. Close quarters, if we're talking like really close, dual wield, duh. Or you either dual wield or just get 1 Deagle with a 3-round burst. Because you can't really, there's no way you can get 2 Deagles with a 3-round burst and be able to like control the recoil. But if you get 1, boom boom boom, it'll take out anything, dude. Like, doesn't matter what armor you have, okay, like 3 friggin' 50 cal rounds, 50 80 rounds in your dome. It's like, can you say tango down? Medium range, you don't need any mods for medium range. You know, whatever. Standard Deagle is just do it fine. Long range, you put a scope on that bad boy, you put, you know, maybe an ergonomic grip or whatever, and a long barrel. And that's what I think. So, there's like a fucking million questions here. But I got through like a bunch of them. So, those are like most of the questions. Okay, I'll answer one last one. Fine. Anonymous asks you, hey man, I saw your recent video and I want to say, Keep up the slate, man. Good work. Fucking plebs with their 1931s. I wanted to ask you what guns you own. I've been interested in guns for a while now, and I would like to get my first one. Any advice or opinions on my first? So dude, you should, I don't know. Like I said to that other guy, get a Glock or whatever. I don't care. You know. So that's about it. That's about it. I can't really think of like anything else to add. I answered like 20 questions here, so I'm basically done. You know, that's pretty much my vlog. So yeah, that's it. Like Semper Fidelis, stay frosty.